Hi everyone, my name's Adam. I own and run Model Lighting Solutions, and I thought, why not do a bit of a project and take everyone along the way on the journey with it. So I've got a Tamiya Actros, which is my own truck, which is a miracle for me because I haven't actually got a running truck of my own. So a bit of a rundown. Basically, it's a Tamiya Actros, and I thought, right, why not just show what I do, what I'm going to do. So I'm going to install a Beier SFR-1, and again, why not show everybody obviously what I do. My way of doing it, obviously we're all different, so it's a case of I'll show you how I do things. So in this video I just thought I'd get going, explain a little bit, and again, for me this is a big learning curve because I've never been a big one for videos. So right, let's get started. So basically, obviously this is the SFR-1, and this is a holder I makes it a little bit easier when mounting the SFR-1. So a little bit of a rundown what you've got here. Obviously you've got a standby switch which plugs straight in, obviously noted on there it's a standby switch. Obviously then speaker, which you can use a 4 ohm, an 8 ohm. On restock, this is the 4 ohm, which is a 2.5 inch speaker. I do a plate for these, which fits, I think, all the Euro type trucks. And I've got coming in, which we'll be doing a smaller 8 ohm speaker, which obviously for tighter or smaller builds, whatever you're building basically. So obviously that you connect that to your speaker. Now for me, to complicate matters even further, I'm going to be running S-Bus. I'll do a bit of a video solely on my S-Bus setup a bit later on when it comes to that, and I'll do a bit of a video on obviously the sound teacher, sounds, and setup. If it helps, I can do a bit more perhaps of an in-depth video on certain options, as in flashing lights and different sequences. I think I might leave that until a bit later on. And basically that overall bar, a terminal block, which I forgot to put on the table. Again, if you bear with me, actually. So terminal blocks, you've got a choice depending on obviously what your light setup is. You can go with an AKL8W, which hopefully you can pick out. Obviously these are, you can fit resistors in, so if your lights don't have resistors fitted, and you don't like soldering, or this just suits you better, you can go with obviously these terminal blocks. The terminal block in general makes installing your lights and connecting up a little bit easier, unless you're a bit like me and like a bit of soldering. I usually advise go with the terminal block. So that one is the AKL8W, and this one is the AKL8. So this is ideal obviously if you've got one of our lighting kits they are pre-resisted. So obviously when you go and you connect up, you can run 2 terminal blocks out of the SFR-1. So it's just a case of obviously plugging in, and then as you're looking at the terminal block, obviously you can see it's numbered 1 to 10. 1 to 8 are switching, 9 and 10 are a power output. So prime example for me, I've got a set of front lights, and because the Beier is negative switching, and let's say you've assigned port 1 for your side light and port 2 for your main beam, you can run, obviously you run the negative, the black cable, to 1 and 2, and then you would run your power cable to 9 and 10. I will do a bit of a video obviously going through the Actros. I should be fitting one of our light kits, so you'll be able to see that side of it as well, and regards of running the wiring through. This obviously I'm putting in so it's got a full interior, and a couple of little bits I want to add. So obviously there's plenty of space in there, but then again space can be tight. But I'll do a section of videos on obviously fitting the rear lights, running the wiring through, up through the chassis into the cab, and then obviously from the front up into the cab where I've mounted everything, etc. And how I can, then I'll do one on connecting it up. I'll try not to overcomplicate things, but I'll try to explain it the best I can. Not the easiest thing, as I said, and as I said earlier on, this is a new thing for me, so please bear with me. I can have a bit of a moment and forget what I'm going to say, so if it's one of them, but obviously I'll just take you on the journey. It's a learning curve for me as much as it is for you. All I can say is I'll try and do a video, a minimum 1 video a week, obviously due to workload and obviously how I feel. So I'll keep posted on Facebook. You can follow us on Facebook. You can like, share and subscribe on YouTube. We do have a TikTok, do have an Instagram. You're welcome to follow on all. I'll basically be putting these videos will be on YouTube, but I will share onto Facebook, and I will also try to update on our main website, obviously YouTube channel, and try to do a few updates on there. And I hopefully, as the year progresses, I hope to start doing a weekly email out, so you can keep up to date with what's going on. Anyway, not to rabble on too much, stay tuned, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thanks very much.